That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Brand new episode of Gamer Juice Sports Podcast. I'm your host, AJ. We only got 3 in here tonight. Tony decided he was going to play sick tonight on our first episode back since the Super Bowl live stream. But it's okay. I got the 2 cool kids, or at least 1 cool kid and Tristan. So I got Josh in here with me. What's going on, buddy?
What's happening? And
I got Tristan down here at the bottom.
Yo.
And I love that we had 6 viewers as I was playing those racing videos, and the minute our faces took the screen, fucking gone.
It really is a par for the course kind of thing, isn't it?
Hey, I mean, speaking of racing, though, I was on the Left Turn Colt podcast this past Monday night. Had a good time with those boys. Appreciate them inviting me on. Even Tristan popped out in the comments. Tony did too. Josh was just Josh.
I showed some love. I had to pop in.
So I am back from what was probably the absolute worst experience I've ever had in Daytona ever. I have fucking. Is anyone else paying attention in here?
Yeah.
I don't know, Tristan. What's so damn important down there?
I'm browsing stuff. I'm sorry. I had some stuff happen. For trucks, I was supposed to pick up a truck, and then old dude sold it, and now I'm still out on the hunt for a truck. So
you are not going down to pick up your brand new GMC truck, is what you're telling me?
I am not. It actually sold 45 minutes ago.
What year?
Was 03. But I do have good news. I do got some good news. I found one. Okay. I found one. Probably going to message him after the show. No biggie.
It's got 3 tires.
1.5 doors.
The turbo's just gone. It's not even there anymore.
It's just all the piping. Anything else. Just the
and
piping.
He wants $36,000 for it.
But for an extra $50, he'll drive around the test drive with me and scream out the window like the turbo.
He did that.
Dude, what's that old meme that's like, for like $5, I'll drive around, or like for a case of beer, I'll ride around with you and say, hell yeah, to everything you say to me. But yeah, I had a freaking Daytona trip from hell. So let's get into
that. Are memorable.
I mean, the plus side, and I'm going to go through the whole story, but the plus side is at least it is memorable. So if you were listening on LTC Monday night, you already know the story. But story goes, we wake up Saturday morning. It's about 6 o'clock. I was up. I think we left around 7:30, which is a little bit later than I wanted to, but it was going to rain all weekend. So we were in no rush to basically get there. We knew every race was going to get rained out this weekend heading into it. So we leave. We hit our halfway point at probably 9 o'clock-ish. We're about an hour outside the track at this point. We stop over at the McDonald's, have a little breakfast. And Gwen, my fiance, comes out of the bathroom, and she has a look of pissed off on her face.
Oh,
and I'm not just saying like she's pissed, like normal pissed, like I've messed with her and she's mad now. No, she is pissed. I'm like, what's going on? Because like here I am thinking like we're gonna have to go back home. Something happened back home. We got to turn back around and go back because something happened. She's like, they canceled our hotel. And I said, what?
What the fuck?
What do you mean they canceled our hotel? I'm an hour outside Daytona. What do you mean they canceled our hotel? And she's like, Booking.com sent us an email saying that they overbooked and they have to cancel our reservation. And I go, well, you better get on the phone with Booking.com before I have to bust my foot in someone's ass there. So she calls, and after we were sitting in this McDonald's parking lot now for about 45 minutes, and finally they're like, listen, we'll throw you in here. It's a $200 difference. We'll cover the extra $200 for you. It's about 15 minutes north of the track. It's 2 exits up on 95 in Ormond Beach. We'll put you there. Okay, fine. Well, good. Great. We go up to the track, we park in there, we get all of our merchandise shit done, and then we leave because we know it's going to get rained out. It hasn't started raining yet, but it's coming. So we left to go get checked into the hotel at about check-in was 3:00. We were there at 3:00. Like 3:01 is when we walked through those sliding doors. And they finally find us a room because they didn't have any rooms cleaned except for one. So we get our room key, we go up, the room key doesn't work. So we go back downstairs, get the room keys fixed, go back up, get into the room, and this room looks like it was just checked out of. There is bed sheets all over the place. There is trash all over the place, spots on all the counters. Things are askew, as Josh would say.
Askew.
Askew and astrew.
Either way.
As in they just strew everything across the room.
So we go back, we call down this time. It was like Strew taking this elevator back down again. We're just gonna call down. And they're like, oh my God, we had a new girl start. She must have said the wrong room that she cleaned. Listen, we'll get somebody up there, we'll get it cleaned, you'll be all set. So we figure we're gonna go down to back into Daytona and go to the ye old Buc-ee's.
You should have called me.
I did. I tried FaceTime you twice.
I'm not talking about at Buc-ee's. Just between you and I, you should have called me. Yeah.
He'd have had the Italian mafia sitting outside your fucking plate.
No. You got to understand something, Tristan. What I do for a living is argue with people on the phone.
I love that.
And get things done that they don't want to do. So... I'm
okay, so if I've got a problem, just call Josh.
Yep. Give me the number, give me the information, and I'll call you back when I'm done.
You'd love to see it.
Oh, dude, when I was about a year ago, I had to get wires ran over here for Comcast. And did you know that Comcast doesn't run wires anymore?
I remember this. I remember this story.
Yeah, how did it end, AJ?
You essentially got everything for free.
So when I say you should have called me, I would have gladly got on the phone and tore a concierge's ass apart to get you something. You would have gotten more than $200. I promise you that.
Well, we actually ended up getting $260 because Gwen got a $60 reimbursement, which isn't anything. But anyway, we go down to Buc-ee's and we buy the beaver nuggets and we buy the burritos and the brisket sandwiches and everything
so good.
Think of from Buc-ee's.
So good, dude. Oh my God.
We ended up making a second trip to Buc-ee's before we left. I just want that to
be blame
clear. So it's about an hour we spend there, and then we start heading back because they finally called the Xfinity race, I believe, while we were sitting there in the Buc-ee's eating our meals. So we drive back to the hotel again. We're going to get freshened up and go out to dinner at a place that was recommended to us that's closer to Daytona. But anyway, beside the point. We go back up to the room, and it still has not yet been touched at all. There's not even a cleaner on the floor. There's not a housekeeper in sight. And that's when I called Josh. And we were on the phone a little bit in the room, and Josh was on the phone when they finally came up to clean the room. We go downstairs. We wait in the lobby for about a half hour. They get the room clean. We go back up. It's nice. Everything's nice. It did have a cuck chair, first and foremost. Second of all, there was like
I know where I'm not sitting at.
a half wall between the two beds. And like by half wall, I mean, it only went up halfway to the ceiling. And it only went out as far as essentially the nightstand. So you have like a little bit of privacy to the bed next to you, but not much. I felt like I was in an army barracks, to be honest.
That's kind of weird.
I felt like I was in an army barracks.
So we go out to dinner and all that and come back, and we're all getting ready for bed. And I messed with Zach, my buddy, who goes to every race with us. He's going to be the best man at my wedding. And I knock on the half wall, and I peek my head over the top, and I do the Wilson from Home Improvement, howdy ho, neighbor.
Oh, no.
Anyway, we had a good laugh about that. 11:30, I'm scrolling through my phone, and the power starts flickering. And my exact words were, oh, here we fucking go. Power finally goes out for about 4 or 5 minutes. And I was like, yep, there it is. So power was out, comes back on. No sooner the power comes back on, the fire alarms are going off. It is now 11:45, and these fire alarms did not stop until 11:59.
Oh my God.
We go out in the hallway, and people are looking at us going, what do we do? Go downstairs. Don't take an elevator. I mean, we learned this in grade school.
Give me all your jewels and all your valuables, and I will hold on to them.
I had made the comment to Zach after the fact where I go, we should have stood in the hallway and played the Titanic final song.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure playing with you, gentlemen.
What did I tell you when you told me this, man? For some reason, in the eyes and the face of trauma, people look to a mullet for comfort.
Well, this mullet, the first thing I do when the fire alarms start going off is I don't even find pants. I find my Zins and my phone. And then I grab my pants.
Usually where priorities are in the Evangelista house.
You're lucky that I didn't have a beer already up there, because I would have grabbed that too. So we're traipsing our way down. It's a 4-story hotel. I traipsed myself down there, 4 flights of steps, or 4 stories worth of steps, all the way down to the bottom. And I'm laughing my ass off the whole time because, like, of course, like, you thought this trip couldn't get any more shitty that day. And here we are. So finally the alarms go off. We go back upstairs. We go to sleep. All is well in the world. We know that tomorrow's going to get rained out, but I'm still going to wake up early anyway because we had plans to tailgate and all that. So if they decide to wait around all day, at least we'll do something. I wake up the next morning, 7 a.m., and I turn on that shower. And I give it a solid couple minutes to turn on. Figure, busy morning. It's going to take a while for the hot water to get there. No. Ice fucking cold water. And it's a 40-degree morning outside here in Ormond Beach. I go over to the faucet of the 2 sinks we have in this luxurious extended stay America hotel. And there's no hot water in either of those either. I literally flipped the fuck out at that moment. I was like, we don't even have fucking hot water. Are you kidding me? I had to take a shower to where I washed my head first, like outside the shower, because I wanted to minimize how cold I was about to be. And it's fine. We've taken cold showers here before. The power's always out here. We always have a hurricane or something that's knocked out power for a week. Cold showers are a normal. Not that freaking cold. It doesn't happen in the winter. So take a shower and all that. Sit down in the chair. Nobody has hot water in the hotel. The hotel tells us that, oh yeah, we've known about that since last night. We've been trying to contact maintenance and management to come fix it. And I'm like, you don't think this would have been some valuable information to tell us maybe, I don't know, when we checked in or maybe when the power went out, that we weren't going to have hot water, so I wouldn't have wasted my freaking time.
Yeah, no shit.
So we got lucky in the sense of we stayed in the hotel till about 9 o'clock. We were getting ready to start rolling out, and they canceled the race till Monday. So this is actually when the weekend starts taking a turn for the better. My buddy, Zach, he's got connections in hotels. So we book the Daytona across the street from the track at 9 o'clock in the morning for about $140 for Monday night, because we know we're not going to drive back Monday night. That's a stupid drive to do right afterwards. We checked back later that night, and room rates were like $600 a night for Monday night. So we got lucky. We got lucky when we booked it, and race happened Monday. All that. It was good. But that, my friends, is the Daytona story from hell, or Daytona trip from hell.
But it'll provide the most memories.
The fact that I can remember like the entire timeline like that tells you how like memorable that is.
Hey, that's what it's about. That's exactly.
We had a great time. Like, we did more in Daytona this time around than we ever do for a race, just because you had no other choice. It was stay in the hotel and do nothing, or go out and make the most of it. So we made the most of it. We had some good food. We basically did our own Dave Portnoy pizza deal for dinners, where we tried a different pizza place that was highly rated around there. And I mean, the Saturday night we went to one of the places that he reviewed, like gave it like a 7.4, and it was really good pizza. It was pretty good. And their wings.
Is it a 7 though?
It was a 7.4.
Interesting. I don't have any type of badass story like you do. So other than going to Supercross last weekend,
You went to Supercross, watched someone almost die.
Yeah, so I saw the better Deegan sibling finally actually take a dub. That was pretty cool. But I mean, it really, other than Austin Faulkner almost dying in front of me, I don't have anything else exciting to tell you about it.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because you just made me think back to it, the funniest part of the entire race day was after the 500, watching the people who stayed for the Xfinity race and just how drunk off their asses people were. I mean, stumbling around the concourse and staying for another race, and I go, Jesus Christ.
You went there Saturday, right?
What do you mean?
You were just there for like the Xfinity and for the Cup race, right?
Yeah, I didn't go to.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you went
Friday to the doubleheader.
ARCA crash fest.
Dude, I watched it from my house, and I fell asleep with like 2 to go in the ARCA race because I was like, I can't do it.
I laughed. I felt as if I was sitting in a damn iRacing race there for a minute. I was like,
it was damn near 2 in the morning, and they were just getting ready to start the last restart.
That's
like,
crazy.
Oh my God, dude. I can't stay up for this. But anyway, anybody else have any fun, adventurous things that they have done since our Super Bowl show?
Not at all.
I don't think I have either.
It's been a boring time in the Midwest. We had a day yesterday that got up to about 76, and then today, 33.
Tornado did touchdown in Gary.
Yeah, we had a tornado touchdown yesterday.
I saw you guys were getting some bad weather up there.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Then when I got up, my ball shot right into my stomach. That's how cold it was. It was like, hello. Like, it was one of those, I leave my house around like 6:15 most mornings, and it was one of those, you went outside and you're like, okay then. Like, this is the weather I'm expecting.
I'm going back inside.
Yeah, like it was one of those, like, you breathe out your mouth just to see if like you could see your breath, and yes, and it was like okay.
Let's say, like Puxatawny Phil or whatever the fuck is.
Yeah,
didn't see my shadow going back inside.
Someone told me one time, don't talk shit about that gopher.
Well, why?
And I was like, I don't know why you believe.
What does the gopher have connections?
I guess so.
Like he's connected.
He knows where they buried Jimmy Hoffa at, I heard.
Dude, you ain't finding Jimmy Hoffa. I'll tell you that right now.
I know that.
And AJ, by the way, I am fully in. I started watching.
Oh, The Sopranos, huh?
Yeah, dude, I'm already to season 2.
What a great show that is.
You are hooked. That is top tier. That was TV drama at its finest.
Yeah, so... And and that's the thing, man. I feel bad as an Italian saying that, but I had never seen it, so I had to watch it. And man, every lunch break, my hour that I get when I get home, Sopranos are on.
So, do you want to go back to this gopher thing real quick? Why am I going to believe a gopher that's only right 39% of the time?
Isn't he a groundhog? He's not a
gopher. Groundhog, same damn
difference.
It burrows.
Hey, how do I remember that? Come on.
There's a difference, I think.
It burrows.
And hold on a second, AJ. Can I change the subject real quick?
Why not? I don't even know how much we're gonna go tonight.
What is with Tristan's like divorced alcoholic dad hat?
Huh?
Do you not see what he's actually wearing as like a t-shirt tonight?
I'm wearing my American Outlaws Live shirt.
He looks like Joe Dirt's ugly cousin, Jethro Dirt.
This man,
Jethro Dirt.
This man looks like he comes home and kicks the dog just because it's habit.
Like,
I've got a cat.
I'll bet you any money this dude has some sort of Bud Light art in his house.
I have Coors Light, if that matters.
The same.
I have a couple of Coors Light items.
I'll bet you any money his mirror in his bedroom is probably a beer mirror.
No,
good call. I'd agree.
I wasn't able to take that. Sorry, I wasn't able to take that.
So
when I left,
does that hat come with divorce papers, or does that come separate?
No, it's with my terrible golf handicap that I have. It's a
handicap, all right.
That hat gives your daughters like daddy issues.
Jesus,
that is the hat of every dad that's ever went out for milk.
Ow! I don't understand
that
this.
hat calls sex wienering.
I'm right here.
Is anyone else seeing this shit? We're all on the same team here.
That hat looks like it actually owned a members only jacket in its career.
Members only. I just got this hat too. Like, that's the bad thing.
My God, that hat looks like it was made in a thrift shop.
Josh, keep that members only thing in mind for when you get to the last episode of The Sopranos.
Absolutely.
He's gonna forget.
My God, dude. Like, if there was ever a hat in the world that screamed white trash, that's the hat.
How?
Wait, look at the camera straight on.
It's the bill. It's this part right here.
You got your bill all fucked up.
Yeah.
No, it's not. This is how it came. Okay. I haven't even messed with it.
That's the hat of every dad that's ever missed a softball game.
Let me show you the trick here. So you take the hat, you take your pinky and your thumb, and you line up the corners so it's perfectly symmetrical.
Yep.
Okay? That's how this came. I don't know.
Start working like that.
You eventually want to get the corners to meet.
Then you take the hat like this.
And
start bending a little bit.
It's my
just
rope.
A little bit.
It's my rope.
And it comes out with the perfect curve.
Actually, AJ, tell us about the top of your hat that you were so pissed off that you couldn't.
Dude, this one doesn't do it so bad, but my Chase one, like, it flops down up here, and it's
because it's a low profile hat. Low profile hats don't have the extra stitching.
No, it's how flimsy the material is. Like it just flattens.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that one.
I mean, let's get back to Tristan's hat.
Here we go.
That hat looks like it failed the GED 3 or 4 times. God. Dude, that hat looks like it's on food stamps.
Wow.
We'll be right back with Josh and Tristan for the rest of the show.
Like, I swear to God, man.
And we're back live with Josh still insulting me.
That looks like
live in the field is Josh.
That hat looks like it's been to a MASH convention.
MASH convention.
Jesus.
Well, I wanted to see what Klinger felt about this.
That hat would tell me the perfect place to get some tacos and to take a hike. God, man, that hat has been rejected from every party it's ever thought it was worthy of being invited to. Looks like the kind of hat that Kid Rock would reject. My God, that's the kind of hat that you go to like Zimbabwe and go to their gas station, and that's their American baseball hat. Oh my God, bro. That hat looks like it was sponsored by Menon.
What?
My God.
Is this a good time for the segment?
That hat's favorite network was Viacom.
Is this the segment where Josh talks about the things he likes more than Tristan?
That hat literally looks like it got a free subscription to the Spice Channel on a cheater box.
This is
My God.
Don't you hate on that cheater box, Dick?
You know what's so funny is I'm waiting on Josh to break. I'm waiting on him to just start bust out laughing.
Does that inside of the hat have like a Waffle House application in it?
No.
Looks like you bought that hat from a Kroger.
That hat screams "spare some change, sir."
Oh my god. That hat comes with a matching beer cooler. Like a can cooler.
A koozie?
There
a koozie, you mean?
My god. That looks like the like 7th hat that New Era rejected when it decided to revamp its brand.
That hat looks like you strike out in T-ball.
Man, that hat looks like it writes, you know, like graphic novels about the show Clarissa Explains It All. My god. So, does that hat already come pissed off the second you decide to go on vacation? I'll bet you that hat has threatened to turn the car around if you yell one more time. My god.
That hat screams like I'm on my 7th job this year.
This is the final time I wear this hat on the show.
Has a flip phone.
Hey, don't make fun of the razor.
My god. That hat would sit there and debate what was better, the Sidekick or the flip phone. Dude, look at that thing.
So anyway, college football 25.
Sorry.
Oh, no. And we're back to Gamers Who Sports after Josh insulted me for a solid 15 minutes straight.
Brother,
do you have to track the color like
live.
a VCR?
We've been live for 30 minutes. We don't even have a comment yet.
I'm gonna be really pissed off if we find out Tony is the sex appeal of the show. I'm gonna be fucking annoyed by that entire thing. I think we take all demographics.
Of Gamers Do Sports.
Like we have like the dad age. We have the dad hat with the cutaway sleeve white trash in the bottom. We have
look like your shirt screams "I love Brantley Gilbert."
Oh my god!
Tonight it's bottoms up. Get 'em up.
Jesus,
your shirt says "I followed Kid Rock in his protest against Bud Light."
I was no. I did
I thought
it was a badass video that him shooting it with the MP5 though. You got to give him that. All right,
is that an adjustable hat? Is that a snapback?
Yeah, it's a snapback.
When you unsnap it, does it scream America?
No, it just says I'm poor.
Oh my god. That hat's so dad, it demands the big piece of chicken.
This is great. All right.
That hat is so dad, when you take it off, it rests in the good chair. That hat's so dad, its favorite TV show is The News.
I think you're to say Full House.
No.
Hey, don't shit talk Full House, bro. Full House is a classic. Okay,
that hat looks like the kind of hat like a foreigner would wear to a baseball game to try to fit in.
A foreigner?
Would you rather me say immigrant? No, I'd rather say foreigner.
I just didn't expect that. I don't know.
That looks like the hat like a Yugoslavian taxi driver would drive, and when an American got in the back, he would be like, "LA #1."
That's oddly specific. But okay.
Josh is the perfect person who does those like good night to everybody except videos.
That hat is so dead, it threatens to cut your curfew if you're late one more time.
The hat has a curfew.
Oh my god. That hat, I bet you, smells like Ben Gay.
No, it does not.
It looks like the kind of hat that you would get at a gas station or a drugstore if you signed up for their company credit card.
Do you have a Sam's credit card?
That's the kind of hat that the Chamber of Commerce would give you.
Membership. A Chamber of Commerce?
My God.
Okay. So NCAA 25.
That hat is so dead. It remembers when the last college football game was out.
I remember when the last college football game was out. I was just playing that
earlier. That's funny.
Do you have the upgraded one for like where it's kind of current?
Yeah, I do.
No, like on your computer. I forgot what it was called. but like
I will send you the stuff. I'll send it to you.
Bro, you send me the stuff. I ain't ever leaving this computer. Like,
hey, I did the same thing, bro. As soon as I got it, I was like, "Yep, I know what I'm doing."
Like, I'm serious. You send me that stuff right now, I'm not leaving this computer tonight.
I got you. I'll send you the entire thing.
Send me the entire thing.
I got the file and everything.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So, what are we looking forward to when it comes to NCAA football 25? What news is there that Tristan wants to talk about?
But I can't wait to go to
talk
that
about the
birthday party.
Oh my god. I was gonna talk about oh boy Shannon Sharp having Manziel on his podcast, and how oh boy Manziel's intelligent. He is a very like he's all the way there for like everything that he did, and it's a hell of a show. It is a hell of a show with him.
Right.
He just kind of accepts everything that all of it. I mean,
great thought, Tristan. Josh.
I don't know. I think Shannon Sharp is just in the field of just looking to piss everybody off. You know, it started with Cat Williams and he went viral, and I feel like he's going to look for that more and more. That's the only reason you would have Manziel on the show is for controversy. You know what else is controversial?
Uh-oh, here we go. My hat.
That fucking hat.
Oh, we have our first comments of the night. Shannon is a pimp.
Fuck you.
Zoinks.
Zoinks.
Hey, he's the only person to comment tonight.
We need to raise the bar.
I can't believe that Tony,
much like Tristan's hat game, needs to be raised.
I have so many hats.
Okay, so if we're being honest here, NCAA 25 needs to hit 3 key elements. Needs to have the online dynasty. You got to have online dynasty. You have to have some sort of dynasty in general. They have to make it that, and I don't know if you saw it, but the little teaser trailer they gave out, did you know that was all game footage of the Rose Bowl?
No.
That was actual generated game footage of the Rose Bowl. So they need to make it more updated in that aspect. Like keep going down that path of it to where it just looks like you're actually watching a college football game, and the pageantry, the scenery, the traditions. Like you have to stay level with that because so much has changed in 10 years. Cody brings up a good one, actually. Mascot mode. Mascot mode was the shit.
I forgot. That's so good back then.
That was fun.
Also, they had the what was it called? Your career mode in that. I forget what the name of it was.
You mean Road to Glory?
Road to Glory. You have to do a solid Road to Glory. You don't need much in this first year's game.
6 times. I gotta be able to transfer 16 times.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like with a full transfer portal, a full like recruitment, things like that. Like
I've heard that's in there.
You gotta even the teams though. You have to even the teams though. You have to give that as an option too. Like level teams, because of how vastly different the talent and the skill level of these teams are. You're gonna force people to play with Bama, Georgia, Michigan, high level teams rather than the one that they actually want to play with because of the significant player personnel differences. So they have to give us that option. Because there's no freaking way when I take Notre Dame, they're going to beat Georgia. There's no way that they're going to beat, those top tier teams.
I just want you to know that I can't wait to whip all your asses with Georgia.
You and Oh boy, back.
TMI Tony in the chat, everybody. I'm over hugging the toilet, everyone. Sorry for the absence. I thought it was Tony's kid that was thrown up, not
That's
Tony
what I
himself.
thought.
He's taking the Toronto in the playoffs.
No, because he's actually producing something. They would have just choked it away.
God.
Oh,
Bing, bing, bang, boom. I'm surprised Josh didn't tag along on that one. That was good, fellas.
Yes, that was. Yes, that was.
Wow. Damn, Tristan, I'm excited for you to send me that over because I'm chomping at the bit to play college football.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's a big ass fucking download, bro.
I'm about to change which disk drive it goes to.
Yeah, dude.
What game?
The revamp. I think it was College Football Revamped or something like that is what it was called afterwards. God, what a layup that was, says Tony.
Something your Pistons seem to not be able to do.
Hey, they're winning a game.
It's like
Who are
the
they playing?
lion curse went over to the palace now.
Oh man.
A rumble in the
Did I hit
jungle.
my 3 things? It has to have the
No,
tradition.
No,
It
you
has
only
to
did
have-
one.
It has to have a dynasty mode online, and you have to do an in-depth Road to Glory where it starts off in high school. So Madden tried to do that where it started you off in high school and you went to college and then the NFL.
That was
and it was kind of trash.
ass.
I want a senior year of high school first, and then your recruitment. I want you to have like an actual pro day in there where it like improves what schools want to recruit you, like whether it be D1, D2, because I think they are having some D2 schools in there. Some, not all, but some at launch, or at least FCS schools. And I want you to be able to improve it almost like you're improving your draft stock on it. The other question is, what cover? Who's on the cover?
I don't know, man.
I've got a name, and you guys probably won't agree, but I think it's the best person to put on it.
Anybody but Caleb Williams.
Nick Saban.
Ooh. No, I would go with your boy.
Kirby? Kirby or Stetson?
I go Kirby on the cover. Out of all the coaches in there now, I'm not putting Mac Brown on the cover. There's just no way I'm gonna put fucking Mac Brown on there and it. So, I would go Kirby.
I think you have to do it with the prior year's national championship team. Some sort of way, shape, or form.
You throw Harbaugh on there, bro? Tony's not buying it.
No,
Tony's
not Harbaugh, but like...
it.
I don't even have an app on my computer to download the files to.
Oh,
send me that next
7-zip.
Send me
Okay.
that.
I'll send you 7-zip.
Now, like, I would do like a team photo with like maybe a JJ McCarthy holding the national championship trophy. I think that's where you go with it.
I saw something. It was on TikTok, but it was him signing the camera.
Yeah, I saw that
after the game. I think that should be part of your intro is him signing the camera.
Yeah, but I think that AJ was onto something. The national champion gets the cover.
Yeah, or put Black Corum on there.
No, not even that, dude. I would do it for the whole team. Whoever wins the national championship gets the cover.
That's how I think it should go. There was a game for the longest time that was always doing like a champion on there, or it was the Heisman. It was NCAA. They were doing the Heisman winner on every game.
Old one. And then Menzel won it, and they put old boy Denard Robinson on there. Crazy. Or here's a badass picture. I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna send it in our chat. Hold on. You'll probably be like, hell no.
I'm just waiting on you to fucking give me something here.
Oh shit. Well, all that didn't work, but I like this one. I think this will be it, honestly. If I made a cover. All of these pictures are too big.
Well, see, Tony, I disagree with you here because I think you could put Saban on the cover and it would be perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Or you do like almost a pro version. That's what I'm. And you put him on there.
Well, I don't know. For some reason, I can't fucking download this. You're gonna have to
Yeah, right. I will.
Okay, though. That's all right, though.
Yeah, we'll jump in the chat after.
Yeah.
And I'll show you. But yeah, the cover, it just has to be a banger. You got to make a badass cover, or else, I mean...
It's your first game in years. You got to do something big on it.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. I saw this one, but you'd probably be like, no, don't put him on there.
If you're well enough to take over our chat.
Oh, I see all my problems now. I wasn't downloading NCAA.
Oh, no. What were you downloading?
I was downloading everything you sent but that one.
Yeah. I'll show you RPC. It's kind of a almost a brainstorm kind of thing.
Tony, I don't know if you heard me, but those pictures they used on that teaser trailer that they sent out, that little promotional video, was actual game footage of the Rose Bowl.
Are you buying it off of the cover? Is a big thing.
Josh, you've been called out by Tony.
It like has to be a badass cover, or else it's like this game's going to be like ass.
You only like that because it's Oregon.
Well done, Tony.
No, I mean,
well done.
I saw that one. That's the only one I've been able to send you because everything else is too big, apparently. So, whatever.
This is fun.
And then somebody said put Shadur Sanders on there.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No way.
I'd put if we're throwing just anybody on there, might as well go get the kicker from Coastal Carolina and put him on there.
Bro, throw that 34-year-old kicker on there.
Yeah, bro. Is that who?
I don't know who it is.
He's like 1,000 years old. Like fucking. Bro's got three.
Dude, this has been a show of
wife.
silence. I started on like a 10-minute monologue, and then it just turned into this.
And then Josh had made fun of me for 15 minutes, and then it fucked up my entire train of thought for the night.
No, it's that hat bringing down your IQ points.
It is.
It's all about the hat.
It's always the
telling
hat.
you.
You see the hat? You see it?
Definitely failed the GED.
It's one of my
Quite a few
favorite
times.
Toy Story lines right there, man.
Yeah.
I am Mrs. Nesbitt. See the hat?
And then here's one. Hopefully this one saves. Yeah, it does. Okay. Here's another one. If you could share with the people.
Oh, I don't know. Depends on what you send me here. I mean, that's not bad. It's got the Rose Bowl in the background.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. if what they're showing graphically is what they're coming out with, it'll be 10 times better than Madden.
How do you feel about the money thing, though? Everybody was like, "Man, I'd have asked for $1,200. I've just been like happy to be in the game." I mean, if you ask me, I mean, shit, you're some guy sitting on the bench, and I'm like, I'm starting today. I'm gonna go up and put the game on. We're starting. We're in this, and I think it's a fair trade, man. $600 and a free copy.
No, I think it's not bad.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, NCAA is going to be. I don't know. Baseball could be good, but this year, it's all about NCAA.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, they did a big splash and everything with all of this, and I mean, I just hope it isn't horrible. I mean, I was playing my game earlier, and I'm like, man, I kind of hope it's better than this. I hope it's better than this. Please.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
No, I was reading something. Someone tagged me in earlier. I was trying to respond to it. Now I'm the one not paying attention.
Are they doing 25 or 24 as like the date on that?
It'd probably be 25, I would imagine.
Okay.
That's at least what I'm thinking.
I wasn't sure, but they were talking about all the teams in it, you know, and everything, and I'm excited for some of the teams in it.
There's rumblings in Chicago that Justin Fields is going to be traded in the next few days.
I heard that also. Right. I saw that too.
I heard the Patriots are looking at one Jaden Daniels.
Oh.
Which would make my heart whole.
Make it one piece again.
That's the guy I've been clamoring for about a year now on this podcast. That's the guy I want. But
I don't want who they say we're going to take. I really don't.
Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is right there for the taking, man.
I know.
He's right there.
Who do you trade Justin Fields for, though? I mean, honestly.
You get out of here with that negativity, Ryan. I won't take it.
I'm sure they got something figured out. But I don't know. I really, really don't. I don't know what the Steelers have to offer.
I mean, Mason Rudolph.
If you trade the pick and you get the best draft stock for the next few years. But even then, are you going to suffer through another year of the Bears showing just nothing?
That's what it kind of feels like.
That's what it's felt like for years for you.
Oh, it's been going for a long time, bud. just saying. It's really bad. I mean, we weren't even meant to be in that Super Bowl in 2006, 2007, something like that. I forget.
Right.
We were so outclassed that day, like we didn't deserve to be there.
I don't want to change the topic here, but Tristan, is this an emulator site?
Yeah, it is.
Like you just play any games you want to on here, and it saves your files and things.
You like have to download them, but yeah, and you play them on that
7-zip
RPCS3.
See, that's what I think. I'm doing this all the wrong way. That's why I need you to show me how to do it.
Okay.
If that's the case, I might be selling my PlayStation 2.
Bro, they have a lot of games on there. Like, I was like, oh my. I was like, who? What?
Bro, I'm like looking at some of these games now going, ooh.
Yeah, nice. Dude, they got some good games in there, bro.
Oh my god, all the NASCAR Thunders are in here. Are you joking me right now? Are you joking me right now?
No, dude, I swear to God.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my God, it's got all the SVRs. Okay, the PlayStation 2 might be getting sold, folks.
Live on air. We're done.
Wait a minute. Tony Hawk's Underground's on here?
Nah, bro. American Wasteland. If American Wasteland's on there, because
Tony Hawk's Underground 1 was the shit.
That's crazy.
I played that game for
huge
days.
Underground, or not Underground, but all of them are there. Even American Wasteland's on there.
Did I just see the TNA game? No way, I just saw the TNA game.
Yes, Impact. That game was so bad. I don't care what anyone says. That was the worst
I played that
wrestling game.
And I actually
ever.
enjoyed it. So I don't want to hear that negativity.
Other than Backyard Wrestling, bro. Backyard Wrestling, fire. All right. With Insane Clown Posse on the cover. Fire.
It was called Impact, right? It was TNA Impact?
Yeah.
No, it's not on here.
Yeah, it is.
It's there it is. Yeah, TNA Impact.
Uh-huh.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You should have had me download NCAA for the Xbox, so this way it would have made sense.
I don't know how to on the.
Otherwise, the
Xbox.
controllers aren't gonna.
Whatever. It'll be the same.
Dude, how can you play Wii games on this emulator?
I have no idea. Don't ask me. I don't try it, so I don't know.
Josh, what was your first game console?
The original Nintendo.
Marbles? Oh.
Don't you worry. The full game library is here.
But before that, I had a computer that I used to play Castlevania on.
What a great game.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So, I remember big ass floppy disk playing Oregon Trail.
I agree. Impact Storyline was a banger. That was like the initial invention of Suicide before he was actually in TNA, if I remember that correctly. If I remember that whole thing correctly, that was 100%. You weren't kidding. This is a 5 gigabyte download. My computer. Come on, man. Let's go.
That's how mine was, dude. It was like, I'll finish it in the morning.
I'm excited for this.
What is it? Right.
NCAA 14, then you got to download a file to it so it updates to current rosters and all that.
Yeah.
But you
I'm in the Discord and everything.
Computer.
It's on your computer.
Or though, if you struggle, you probably just play it as 13. I mean, I bring back the glory days with Johnny Manziel on there and everything and all that. So that's how I play it most of the time.
Wow. Josh, do you hear this, man?
I'm not saying anything.
I've got 15 players. Each of them have the Heisman and all the awards.
Wearing a trailer park giveaway Dodger hat.
Oh my God.
Sleeveless t-shirt going, I'm taking back to the glory days, man.
I did. From 13, man. Hey.
I bet you're the
played the shit out of that.
of the trailer park.
I just got a notification that Will Ospreay joins All Elite Wrestling, and I thought he was already there for a year now.
I did too.
I guess it's officially official. Maybe that's Tony Khan's next big announcement.
I was going to say, is that Tony Khan's big announcement?
Yeah, I haven't tuned in on that in forever.
Oh,
let me know what
our show is during that.
That's funny.
Let me know. Let me know when MJF is back.
MJF of our show, I feel like.
Thank you. Thank
you,
Ryan.
Because you're fucking mid. That's why.
And you know it.
Austin Hill, goated hat.
I don't want to talk about Austin Hill.
The greatest Xfinity driver.
Don't ever say that in my presence.
With child support and alimony.
In my presence,
Tristan,
ever again.
You wanted to touch on any spring training because you're the one who brought it up.
Good God, Yamamoto's a fucking stud. Okay, holy. That man right there.
It's nice striking out AA talent, huh?
Let me go.
You struck out a guy that's going to be bagging groceries next week.
Let me pull up the stats from the game today.
Yeah. Who did he strike out that was of relevance?
Oh boy, Simeon, the very first batter of the game, he struck him out. And Ohtani, my God! All right, the second coming of Christ has arrived.
Really, right. Because Juan Soto homered in his first Yankees at bat.
We're not impressed. He's not hurt. All right,
and he gave us a shimmy.
Oh. I hate that.
Jimmy the pinstripes looks so good.
I hate that shit on the show. Fucking hate it.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, let's hear about how he struck out the guy from AA.
Oh, here we go. There goes Tony.
Let's talk about how a Japanese pitching phenomenon struck out a guy who just was in high school 2 years ago.
He struck out Oh boy, Simeon, and then who else was after? Anyway, other than that,
Marcus Semien. That's who you're hanging his hat on that he struck out was Marcus Semien.
He's a leadoff batter. Of course I'm going to hang my hat on that.
It was probably Simeon's first at bat of the entire spring training.
I have no idea if it was or not. I don't know. I mean, either way, man.
Tony's clowning you right now. The Tigers are doing solid in spring so far. Should I dance the streets? How'd it look when you lost by 20 to the Yankees the other day?
Beat by a football score. That's crazy.
It was too. I think the final's like 20-10 or 20-16 or something like that. That's funny. So that's our spring training talk. Honestly.
Yeah. Honestly, there really hasn't been shit going on. I mean, I'm just happy baseball's back. Honestly.
Do we want to do Immaculate Grid before we close out the show tonight?
A new record. New record showtime.
Hang on.
I think we should. Wrestling one. That'd be awesome.
They don't have anything like that, man. So here's what we got. That's what we're looking at here.
That's gross.
I know one of them right off the bat.
Billy Bean.
Billy Bean for A's and Angels or A's and Mets?
I think you really can go either one.
He's a journeyman.
He's a journeyman.
He played for every team.
Didn't Miguel Tejada play for them too? Or I'm sorry, Tejada was here, right? Didn't Tejada play for the Mets? You got me wondering now.
Think so.
You got me wondering now. Am I looking this up to see if I'm right? Yes, I am.
It's fine. No biggie.
No, he did not. He did not play for the Mets.
It's hard without Tony here.
I know. Tony killed
his. Here's what I got now.
Oh, Tony Scherzer.
Orioles and Angels. That one's a bitch. Try his name is like Ginch or Gerch.
Gerch. Who?
No. Gritch.
Gritchick?
Give me Pudge on Detroit.
Anthony Gritch. For Orioles, Angels. Ooh, Pudge.
Bobby Gritch?
Yeah.
There was only 7% on Pudge. That's crazy.
I mean, this is kind of like the only guy you can go with here.
Obviously, Cal Ripken, yeah. A's and Angels.
Tony Danza.
Tony Danza.
I'm gonna go Will Ferrell because he played for every team in spring training.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that was actually an option here?
How wild would that be if he's actually on there?
He's got a Baseball Reference profile.
Yeah, he does. Do we risk it for the biscuit and see if Will Ferrell's on there? How wild would that be?
I mean, I would imagine it'd have to be in an actual like 162 game. But
Yeah.
he did play for the A's and Angels.
We might as well try it just to see. Oh no,
He's not even there.
Bro, how dope would that be if he was on there?
Oh, we're forgetting a fucking stud for the Angels and the A's. Reggie.
Oh, Reggie Jackson. That's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
That can go
Mr.
later.
October. Reggie Oxenfree here. And the Orioles and the
Did John Franco play for the Orioles?
And I searched that up.
Did he only play for the Mets? No. Damn. That's a tough one, man. The Mets and Orioles. I'm cheating.
Matt Harvey.
Eddie Murray.
There is one Tejada I could put here.
Tejada.
Ruben Tejada.
0.9%.
Who else is on there?
For players, Bobby Bonilla was the easy one that we didn't get.
Yeah, Bobby Bonilla Day.
Melvin Mora, Eddie Murray, Matt Harvey, Rich Hill, Miguel Castro,
oh my God.
Andy Chavez, Francisco Rodriguez, Jose Bautista,
yeah,
Roberto Alomar,
Reboito.
Ty Wigington, Fernando Tatis
Roboito.
Sr.
It's me,
Reboito.
Roboito.
It's me, Daddy.
It's me, your daddy, Roboito.
Anyway, that does it for us tonight, boys. Follow Gamers 2 Sports. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We're on all
The
those.
socials.
You can also
Soch.
follow the
You
you
damn
can also
soch.
scan that QR code up there. I'm AJ at One Lug TV. Josh,
I'm Josh.
Tristan.
I'm Tony at Talkman TV.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny until I realized that I just fucked up his number. Anyway.
He looks like the kind of guy that would try to hitchhike a boat ride.
All these ends over here. Yeah, all these ends. Me and my dumbass hat are going to go help with something. I don't know. It's fine.
What are you going to help with?
You?
Me what?
In the video game?